friends that my mom's boyfriend gave me $500 to spend on new work clothes, they all laugh and brush my shoulders off. Ears only catching the bit where I tell them my cash flow is passing the baton to my self-esteem on its way to the finish line of retail therapy. But what they do not hear is me screaming at the man who has held my mother's heart hostage for too many nights to count, and the lies she tells herself so she does not have to be alone. This is a poem for my mom's boyfriend, the one who is a nice guy, the one whose bank account is big enough to compensate for his fragile male ego, the one who pushed my mom out of a moving vehicle one weekend because she wasn't being respectful, the one who won't let my mom come over to his house of cards because his wife still lives there, the one who tells me I look thinner than the last time he saw me and expects me to thank him like I owe him something more than my mother's insecurity. This is a poem for my mom's boyfriend, and the man's body he wears, but the boy he hides inside of. This is a poem for all the times I told my mom to leave and woke up to the same answer draped in a different colored excuse. This is a poem for all the times I prayed he would get hit by a cartoon anvil or launched out of a cannon into a place where men who treat women like checking accounts are withdrawn from this world and deposited of properly. My relationship with my mother is best when we don't talk about him, when we don't acknowledge who paid for our last family vacation. It is best when we sit alone in a dark room and pretend he is not still watching us, and call it spending quality time with each other. My relationship with my mother is best when I bite my tongue so hard the blood only tastes like forgiveness. It is best when I shut my mouth when she shuts her door to take his hourly phone calls, checking in on her like a prisoner, like Stockholm Syndrome is a Hallmark card category. My relationship with my mother is best when I am silent, when I don't hear my own internal monologue repeating the truth to me so loud in the back of my throat I can almost feel him leaving. My mother tells me I shouldn't judge her, that some relationships are not all smooth sailing, that some relationships come with the good and the bad. I tell her I know this, I know what bad relationships look like. I was raised modeling myself after them. But it only makes me wonder, does she even know what good is anymore? Does she know that she doesn't have to stay? Does she know life will carry on even if his texts stop coming? Does she know why my voice gets like this when she asks me to be more obliging? Does she know why I will never stop hating someone who is the snake inside the wolf in sheep's clothing? Does she know I still love her? That I forgive her for staying? That I forget every day before Thanksgiving when I'm forced to make 2 hours worth of small talk with the stranger who owns all of my mother's secrets? That I grind my teeth until I have no bite left in my words when he is in our house? That I swallow what pride I have left so that it does not spill out onto this lovely tablecloth that he has prepared for us, so that no one has to know I am still bleeding, still angry, still assessing the trauma, still waiting for the day you tell me you are ready to carve out the cancer from your heart and call yourself mother again. This is a poem for my mom's boyfriend, the one who is a nice guy. I'm gonna take the money you gave me and buy myself an outfit that says I am strong like my mother, even when her bones are made of glass and her eyes are almond-shaped apologies. I'm going to wear these clothes that say I have the audacity to believe that one day we will not need you. And on that day, I will look at my mother and ask her to please stay for a little while longer this time. Thank you.